back to Mickey Car Beauty. Today we're going to do a fall haul of things I've gotten in the past month and a half. And so if that interests you, keep watching. And the first thing we'll start with are the Nordstrom items that I picked up from the sales they've had and also their triple points event that they had this past weekend. I ended up getting my MAC Gigabyte mascara, which I love because I use that under my eyelashes because they're really small. But I, replace your mascara every 3 months. So this was on sale and during the triple points event. So, double benefit for that. And I picked up the MAC Teddy eyeliner, which I love. I'm always looking for the perfect brown that has a little bit of a chocolatey shimmer to it. And so let me just swatch that a little bit and bring that a little closer. So it's hard to say, it's not really translating the shimmer part of it, but it's just this really nice chocolatey brown. So the MAC Teddy reminds me a bit of the Blitz Brown from Pat McGrath. I would say the Pat McGrath is a bit more gel-like and emollient, you can see. So it's a kind of a darker brown, but this is more of like a lighter brown, and then you can smudge it a bit. Sometimes I'm using the Pat McGrath today. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit too emollient, so you can see I'm already smudging some of it away, that because I have oily eyelids, sometimes it does migrate down. So it's great. The Pat McGrath is great for smudging and using for depths up here, but sometimes it just, since my eyes are oily, I don't want it to migrate. So I'm kind of wear testing this against this, that I might end up going back to the MAC product as well. So I also picked up two of these. These are my favorite cotton pads, and I know it's not sustainable. I actually use both reusable cotton pads and disposable, and I find that with my eye makeup, it's really hard to get it out with the reusable ones, and reusable cotton pads end up absorbing too much product, if that makes sense. And so this absorbs enough product to saturate it so that it wets my eye and I can actually get rid of the product. I use these exclusively for my eye makeup remover along with Bioderma every night because this is what works for me. I also was able to pick up some Chanel goodies. I finally found a Chanel essay that I work well with down in the Nordstrom's flagship store, and they have a Chanel cosmetics counter there and a little shop there as well that Chanel rents out. I bought some Chanel products recently from there, and she gave me these samples to try out. So it's part of that Sublimage line, and she wanted me to try out the eye cream, regeneration cream, and a restoring cream. And so I've never tried this line. I mean, if you've seen my skincare routine, what it's been working for me, and I'll leave that link below about my luxury skincare that I've bought in the past couple of weeks. I'll link that above. But let me know if you've tried the Sublimage line and what. I don't prefer to try too many skincare products at one time because then I can't figure out then what's working for me and not. So I slowly ease things in. So my Chanel essay also was wonderful enough to give me some samples of perfume. So her favorite was Gardenia, which she let me try. So one of these, and then 1957 and Beige. So if you've tried any of these, Gardenia, Beige, or 1957, let me know. I'm not really a big perfume person, but these smell really good. So I'll be trying those out. During the triple points sale, I also picked up Osea. So this is a Malibu, California-based company. And I totally got hooked on this body oil. So I had read that Victoria Beckham loves this oil, and I said, oh, that seems like hype. So I really love body oils and I wanted to try it. The smell of this is glorious. They use algae they infuse algae into their product, and I really love this. By itself, it's really nourishing, and as we're heading into the winter months, I'm really looking forward to using this more. In the summer, I kind of do a combination of this and just regular lotion to lighten it up, but I'm going to be using this exclusively, I think, as we're heading towards the winter months, just to stay hydrated. And this has been a repurchase of mine. And I also picked up another Osea product, and this is the Vagus Nerve Oil. And I had posted this on my Instagram feed. I think this is probably my second or third repurchase. But the vagus nerve oil is essentially, I think it's kind of like an essential oil. And I'll read what it says. It invites the vagus nerve into a state of calm, promotes mental clarity. And what it does is I was trying to look up some things that would help people stay asleep. And this came up in my search. And this just really relaxes me through the day. So this is a wonderful product. So if you're needing some like essential oil support and kind of relaxing or kind of just setting the mood, I would highly recommend this product. Sometimes I don't think that essential oils work, but actually I feel like, at least for me, this works really well with just kind of calming everything down and with the vagus nerve. And there's a whole webpage of like what the thought of this product is, and so you can check it out as well. I also picked up during the triple points a Sisley product. So I had, in my previous luxury skincare video, I had talked about getting a spa date with Sisley. So she had a couple of these special Sisley kits, and she said wait for the triple points because then you can get the credit. I've been using the Sisley anti-aging regimen, and it's glorious. I have been able to use something else besides the Velvet Nourishing Cream during the day, and it's really been a game changer for my skin. And so this is for daytime for me and anti-aging. So it comes with this regular size bottle, and then it comes with 3 sample size of the Sisley product. I think it comes with a skincare lotion, a firming concentrate serum, and then something, eye and lip contour cream, which I actually have the large size for. Look at this packaging. It's just beautiful. This package deal in the sale, it actually was close to $100 less, and it came with these. So my Sisley SA always gives me the best deal for the product that I'm looking for, and she's never really ever pushy on making a sale commission, and really listens to how products work for me and gives me samples. So I really appreciate that. So if you're interested, I don't want to say your name just for her privacy, but if you're interested, just direct message me and I can kind of connect to you over text or email. So when she sent this, she also sent this. So it's like a little gift bag, which is so sweet. So look at this. This is so cute. And it comes with the Sisley icon, or the logo rather. Let's see what's inside. Just thought I'd open this in front of you all. Oh, a little trial size of the Velvet Sleeping Mask. Oh, they have perfume. I had no idea Sisley had perfume. Actually, it smells really good. Some hair products. Oh, the eye and lip cream. Velvet Nourishing Cream. I feel like she packed this individually. She knows what I like. Until eye makeup remover. So, thing in here. Okay. It's one of those lip crayons. Great. Oh, great. I might have this color already. I'll check. If so, then I'll probably put that in a future giveaway. But these are great. I love these. So this came in the gift. It's color 1, which is probably like generic and works for everybody. But I love these. I'm not big on the Sisley packaging. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the zebra print. I just don't. I'm sorry. I love the Sisley products, but I just don't understand. Sorry, just having a moment of, I just don't feel like it's on brand with Sisley. But either way, I really love this product. This was the one I used every day this summer when I wasn't wearing a mask. And it's almost like it's like a balm. And if those of you who know Chantecaille, it's like a stick, so it's really easy. And, I don't have to be looking at it. Sometimes I'm just doing this. But the closest I can say that this is close to a Chantecaille lip balm, or the Veil, maybe. So it's like really just emollient, and it's easy, and it wears down really nicely. See that? That was like my nice coral summer color. That's the Phyto Lip Twist 3. So I got all those this gift bag and all the little samples from my essay over at Nordstrom, along with this during the Nordstrom triple points and sale. I was able to pick up the Pat McGrath blush in Divine Rose. I've been wanting this one for a while, so That's the one. I think this is probably like a really great universal blush for a lot of people. So I already have some Pat McGrath blush because I did a video earlier, but isn't that just beautiful? So now I have 4 of them and I think I'm done at this point. But this was on sale from Recherche, I think 40%. And this is probably what I've read as a dupe for the Tom Ford bronzer brush. So it's the Recherche 22 brush. It's huge. So, you know, this is great for this area. I've been using this for my bronzer brush, but I, you know, wanted to see how this was because sometimes this fans out too much. And I would say that this is, I love this, but sometimes if my skin's super sensitive, it's not sensitive or not delicate enough. But I wanted to see how this was as well. And it seems pretty soft. I'm gonna probably wash it today and finally use it. But during that discount, I qualified for a free full size of the new soap. So it's the Recherche Gentle Brush Soap. So I'll open it because I haven't seen this yet. Okay, it's a bar of soap. It smells like soap. It doesn't have an additional fragrance. And right now I am washing my brushes with a bar of soap. I used to use a liquid bronzers, non-fragrance, but I found that washing it with a bar of soap actually cleaned it faster and more thoroughly. So I'm curious to see how this works out. So yeah, I'm excited to try this Recherche 22 brush. And Macy's recently had a sale, and once in a while they have them, and it came up in my reminders, and I ended up picking up 2 Tom Ford quads. So I ended up picking up New Dip, which was my very first Tom Ford quad, and then Honeymoon was my second. And I love them both. I mean, for me, when I think about like my foray into luxury beauty, these are quintessential. Your cool tone palette and your quintessential warm tone palette for Tom Ford will be Honeymoon. And then I picked up this one, which I've been eyeballing for a while, is 24 Photo Synthesex. I really don't like the name. It's kind of cheesy, but to each their own. So it comes in the standard Tom Ford packaging. This faux velour, faux velvet pouch. And this is what it looks like. Really beautiful. So you can see why I got it. I mean, I'm all about for the greens, and I'm obviously, as we're moving into fall, I have a lot of burgundy and wine colors in my wardrobe. So let me swatch this really quick and look at that green. Oh. Yeah, so I'm excited to use that. That's really pretty. So definitely not the wet and dry formula, but 2 shimmer shades. I want to say a satin, which is this kind of burgundy shade here. Let me swatch it again. Yep. And then this matte kind of peacock green, would you say? It's got a blue underlay. It's a blue green. So really beautiful. Look, so I'm going to use that with this. So excited to dip into that. I've given up and passed on a lot of my makeup, including some Tom Ford quads, but this I will always rebuy. So you know, hands down, if I were to do a ranking video, this would be in the top. And this is Tom Ford New Dip. I mean, just look how beautiful that is. And that is the wet dry formula. And then I'll bring that closer. And I will say that I was not a cool tone wearer, and this quad changed my mind. Part of Macy's, they had a sale. They always have sales, but I was wanting to try more of the Cle De Peau, and I don't know when this video is going up, but I recently did a get ready with me with Cle De Peau. So I had heard so much about Cle De Peau cream blushes. So the packaging is just really gorgeous, and I already wore some of this already, but look at that color. It's so pretty. I'm gonna do a little swatch for you. So that's that color right there. And then I'll put it up here. That's beautiful. And I'm still, you know, cream blushes are really popular this year. I guess they've been popular a long time, but Cle De Peau has been doing it for quite a while. And so, if I were to be honest, I'm still on the fence about cream blushes. They're really beautiful and dewy, and maybe it's a certain, maybe on that demographic. I find that the cream blushes on me tend to wear away after an hour, 2 or 3 hours, and not long wear like mattes. So at best, on the average ones that work for me, I'll lay down a cream blush and then put powder over it. But I don't want to have to do twice. I mean, that's for me. I'm also practical in that I don't want to be using a million products. I mean, I have a lot, but I'd rather just do it once and not have to do a cream blush and then a powder brush, if that makes sense. So, you know, I'm gonna test this out and see. And then I've never tried Cle De Peau eyeshadows. So I picked up two that seem pretty, like, I mean, they're pretty basic colors. And I'll show you what these look like. And again, the packaging is on point. It's that really matte, really beautiful matte blue, dark blue with this glossy blue and then the logo on there. It's just really on point, what I kind of expect of Japanese packaging. They're just really into presentation. And so I'm gonna be very careful about these because I don't have a container. So pretty basic, cool again, and a warm. This is a basic warm packaging. And you're supposed to buy the case separately. And so I didn't want to buy the case separately. I'm fine just putting it in here. Some people, they really need the entire experience. I'm okay because I'm trying to not buy as much or just reduce waste, because the beauty industry, we're already buying a lot of things with shipping. So so I ended up getting this, which is the warm palette. I think it's 316 is the warm one. And I swatched these in my Get Ready With Me Cle De Peau. And this is 305, and it's pretty basic and maybe a little boring. But what I'll say about these is that I think these are great for maybe one or two, or you can use all four, but I think for people who want simplicity in how they do their eye makeup, you could just use these two or these two. You can even just use that as a liner. Really simple, elegant. At first I thought they all got muddy together. It's just don't overblend is what I'm going to suggest. But these are great for somebody who gets intimidated by large palettes, who wants it simplified, and somebody who's also new to makeup. This is going to be probably a brand for you to try out. Next up, there was a Chantecaille, I believe, a sale, and this is what I got as the sample. So I got the Bio Lifting Mask. This really works and just like sucking everything up. I didn't believe it at first, but then I did a mask of these and boy did it work. I'm not going to say it's like Botox, not that I have experience with that, but it made everything tight and lifted things up. And so I got this, which is the great packaging of Chantecaille. I ended up picking up Slate, and I've been wanting this eyeliner for a while. And if you haven't tried the Chantecaille, what is it? The Chantecaille Luster Glide eyeliner, they're really, really smooth. And so smooth that I do find that I have to always sharpen this for the tip. But I would say if your eyes are really sensitive, or you have aging eyes, and you know, I'm starting to get more wrinkles up here, or just you're not really adept at using eyeliners, this is probably one of the best eyeliners I've tried. And I have oily eyelids and it doesn't migrate, so it hits all those marks for me. But I'll swatch this up here. So it's kind of like, it almost comes off as like this blue color. Yeah, it's like this blue color, so I'm excited to try that. It might look really nice with this. And then I ended up picking this up, the Chantecaille Hibiscus Smoothing Mask. I tried a sample of this Hibiscus Smoothing Mask, and I had to be really careful. In the past, I've tried these natural exfoliants and it ends up burning my skin. Things like this was wonderful. I have really sensitive skin and it worked, and it just kind of smoothed everything out. So, and my makeup after it looked really great. It's papaya fruit extract and AHAs gently retexturize skin. Smoother and fresher looking skin appears immediately. Grapefruit extract is rich in vitamin C for a luminous glow. Apply a generous layer over your clean skin, leave to 3 to 10 minutes, gently sponge off with lukewarm water. And then it comes always sealed, so you know the product is staying fresh. I like to keep these in the fridge because when I do mask, it's cooling on my face. But let me know if you know that, like, you've heard that's actually not good. But the opening of the Patmograph package. So it's not the, spoiler alert, it is not the holiday palette. I was saying that I haven't decided if I was going to get the holiday palette for this year. And the reason why I'm pausing is because I feel like I have so much makeup, and that holiday palette that I used last year that I have not touched very much. So here is last year's palette, and I was really drawn to this because these 6 and 6 over here, were part of the Star Wars release that just flew off the shelves. Probably because, you know, it's Star Wars and, you know, Mama Pat, and they don't exist anymore unless you buy them on Mercari or somewhere like eBay. So these color stories speak to me. I love greens, these two greens and purples. I just want to go ahead and swatch these so you see, right? Look at that, that's beautiful. So these color stories spoke to me even more than the Decadence palette. This is my kind of treasure chest of like emeralds and just what they call, I forget what they call, jewel tones. So that speaks to me. I am not really so into the color palette of this year's holiday collection. I mean, they have one amazing kind of green teal color, but there's no way I'm gonna spend like 75, 80 bucks for just one color. So if it goes on sale, I might think about it, but I think I'm okay passing. So I've been wanting some of these products for a while, and there was, I think, a sale. So I ended up getting the under eye concealer in yellow. I'm laughing because some people really love this packaging and some people really dislike it. Why? I just think it's excessive, and I get the presentation of it all, but it just seems like a really wasteful. But you know what I ended up doing to try to, the confetti fell already. So yeah, these things just get all over the place. To me, they're like to me, these things here are just like the luxury beauty version of popcorn, that's styrofoam. So I get the part that it's like part of the presentation. I end up putting this in a craft section for my kiddos or anyone that comes over that we can do craft projects with it. But anyway, enough of that. It's the yellow, it's the yellow under eye concealer, and I have hit pan almost with my color in medium, and I have to be really careful with these. I wish, I don't know, there's something about the packaging of this. I think it's either because it's small or because it looks like a little pebble. Out of all my products, I end up dropping this the most, and I'm not the most graceful person. I'm a little clumsy, but I generally don't drop my things, but if it's going to be something I drop, it's this, and it's broken a couple times. So here's the yellow, and I'm really looking forward to using this on my under eye. See how that, and it's got this like really tiny mirror that I just tried to use, and I'm like, why am I using that? Let me just use this here. And this isn't one of my favorite under eye powders. Ooh, that's nice. I might even see if it looks good up here. I'm getting oily, just kind of get this zone here. Yeah, I think it works. I might be able to get away with using this all over because I have a warm undertone. Beautiful. I've been wanting that. No smell. So definitely gonna hit pan on this. Ended up getting the gloss. Let's see. This is the lip gloss Blitz Gold. I've been wanting this for a while too. Look how beautiful that is. Gold. It's like a yellow gold. Let's swatch that under the Tom Ford Golds. Oh, that's pretty. That. What I love about Pat McGrath lip glosses, they're pretty pigmented, but what I love them even more for are toppers. So the glitter, I love it. And I picked this up, which is the Balm Highlighter. I've been wanting to try this for a while. It comes in this packaging, and it's double-ended. It's great packaging here. Doesn't have a smell, so one's more like a yellow gold, I want to say, and then there's like a balm. So I think the balm doesn't have any color, right? So let's see. So if you just want a dewy look, oh, there's something there. So you just want that dewy look, and let's swatch the other side. It's like a champagne gold. It's supposed to do. Ooh, that's beautiful. I'm not sure. Are we supposed to layer it? Gonna go ahead and do it. I don't know. We'll see. Let me try to put some here now. Yes, that's nice. I don't have any highlight on right now. And at first I was like, I don't want a balm highlight, but then I found out that I actually don't get along well too much with powder highlights just because it shows too much texture. So things with emolliency work well for me. Highlighters that are gel work well, not emphasizing my texture, but that's beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, so glad I picked this up. Okay, packaging. It's definitely an experience with Pat McGrath. Okay, it's been a while since I've gotten her lipsticks. I have to say that some people love this packaging. I am not a fan. The lips creep me out a little bit. But you know what? Mama Pat's gonna do what she wants to do because she can. So doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy her products. I think she's probably one of the best in the biz. So I got the color Christy. I'm gonna swatch that. So this is, I think, the matte formula. It's like a mid-tone rose for me, or pinky rose. All right, so this is what I like to do. This is my favorite thing with her glosses, is taking any color really for lipstick and then just kind of patting that over. And to see how that just lightened up everything. Beautiful. And normally I don't put that, I just made a mistake. I usually don't do that. I put the product on my hand, or usually don't put the doe foot on top of my lips, especially because if it's a topper, because then it just gets I don't know, it's just something, I don't like having different colors on there. So I'll either put it on my hand and then dab it on, or I'll put it on one of these. I ended up getting the concealer, but in a deeper shade, because I'm still struggling to find a contour. And so contour, I'm trying to see if I can use this liquid as a contour. I've seen Kinky Sweat Alicia at Kinky Sweat use it. So I think she recommended this shade. Her and I are, I think, close to being shade twins. So I wanted to start using this as contour or bronzer. We'll see. And I've been wanting this as well. It's black coffee for the eyeliner. So it's different than the other Blitz one. So I'll bring this out again. I had Blitz Brown from Pat McGrath. This is black coffee. Do a swatch of this next to Blitz Brown. See that? It's not quite a black, it's a black brown. So, and then you can smudge it when you're doing the makeup. Love it. Look at that. It keeps going. Amazing. And like I said, for me, I find that it's a little bit too emollient, but it's great for like blending into your crease. We're gonna do some looks. That's beautiful. I've been wanting this highlight, and we'll see. It is. I just got the liquid, the balm highlight, but I've been wanting to try this out for years. And this is balm. This is the trio of highlights. So open that. Look at that packaging. I love it. It reminds me, you know what it reminds me of? Just like the DIY culture in New York and punk scene of like DIY, do-it-yourself aesthetic of people using collage and pre-existing print and collage art to advertise their bands or products. So I know that she lived in New York, I think, for a while, or London, part of the same similar scene at that time, really influenced by street style. So I can see that really with her packaging and her Instagram feed. And this is like the Luxe packaging here. And look at that. Oh no! It came out. Sadness. I'm gonna have to contact customer service to see if they can help me out with that. Why don't we do a quick swatch of that? Yeah, it's that iridescent one. And there's a gold. So that. So I'll keep you posted what happens. I'm gonna see if I can send that back to Pat McGrath. Usually I don't have, this is like, I think this is well, it's not the first time I've had an issue. This is the first time a product has arrived broken. I'll say that. But what I do find is that with this packaging, with Pat McGrath, it comes like this sometimes, so I'll show you. So I ended up getting other shipped to Sublime. I've had this before and then ended up either selling it or giving it away, but I was missing this. I realized this was like one of the fall palettes that I was like wishing, I was like thinking I had it, and then I'd go reach for it and it was gone. And it was, and I'll show you what I was looking for specifically. Can you guess? Can you guess what I was reaching for? So it comes in this really wonderful packaging. Right? And so what I don't like about, I love the packaging, but for this, so when things get thrown around, this is probably the third or fourth time this has happened, not just with Pat McGrath, like her company. I think probably even when I got it from Sephora, it just ends up breaking, which is a shame, because I mean the art, right? Look at that. And I go on and off and putting the cover art as part of my decor. So look at that. So do you want to guess what I was really, really missing out of this palette? Anyone Pat McGrath fans? Okay. I was missing a certain color, which is, and there's actually two colors. I'll tell you the first one. I was missing this green. And then I was missing this one. And this color has not appeared in other palettes. This one probably has, but this one and this combination I was using a lot, and I was really missing this. Chantecaille recently came up with their luminescent eye shades in a color similar to this. I'm gonna reach for it, okay? So talking about this, the tiger, right? And I thought it was gonna be a dupe. And I was like, yeah, I really don't need that Pat McGrath back. Right, so here she is. I'm gonna make sure my fingers are clean. I'm gonna swatch that. Okay, so this is the Chantecaille. I'm gonna go in again. Okay. That's that one. And I think this retails for like $50, $58. I got it on sale, but you know, just so you know, like that, just that one shade is how much you're paying for. Okay. This, yes, it's retails usually $125, these palettes, but I think I got it at 10 or 15% off. I forget. So there was a discount, but still you get all these, you know, 10 shades. So definitely a better deal to get this palette versus this. I mean, part of it is, you know, the Luxe packaging. You're paying for this packaging, the donating to the cause, and the brand of Chantecaille. But I was really missing this color and this one, because it's really hard to find this. I haven't seen a dupe for that anywhere. And I love this like orangey apricot-y color too, that color. And you're gonna see, I don't think it's a dupe. Can you see the difference already? The proof is in the pudding. This is pretty, obviously, and you can build it up if you wet it, but that was just one swatch. And that is why Pat McGrath is most known for her palettes. I mean, her whole line, right? But I mean, some people go nuts about them. And I'm gonna swatch the second favorite shade that I was missing. So it's this one. Look at that. I just love that color. How beautiful that is. It's like, for my skin tone, it's like the perfect pinky peachy color. So I was really missing this palette, and I'm glad I got this back on sale. I'm never parting with her again. That's it for my haul, my fall haul. If you have any thoughts on what I got, any of these things that you're enjoying, or you have questions about, let me know. If there are products that I ended up picking up that you were like, I want to see a video on it or a review, let me know. But meanwhile, thanks for joining me today in this haul, in this video. I hope you are being so kind to yourself, gentle and tender, and others as well. Just being really grateful for the blessings that we have. And moreover, be yourself. Yeah, look at that. I just can't get over it. I keep looking at that. So I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.